you wild sci-fi enthusiasts out there. Your two favorite uncles back here for Cinephellas. I'm Logan Myers. That's my good mate over there.
And I'm Henry Hill, and we're back. We've returned from the deepest, darkest of silos, and we're back to review the second season of the hit Apple TV Plus show. It stars Rebecca Ferguson, Common, and Tim Robbins. We are talking about Silo.
Season two. Woo!
You're frightened. I'm not afraid of the rebellion. I'm more afraid of what she saw.
That's right. These two wild uncles are back. We reviewed the first season. Really enjoyed the first season of this Apple TV Plus series. Basically, it takes place, dystopian kind of setting. The last 10,000 people on Earth living in these silos. Apocalyptic event. Anybody who goes outside the silo, outside, they get air, they die essentially. And it really sets up all the cast behind us. Juliet being the main character here, Rebecca Ferguson, incredible in the first season. But at the end, if you all remember her going out of the silo and basically thinking she dies. But fast forward to season two, she survives and figure out how she survives. And it kind of sets up where she's at, showing up at this other silo we didn't know existed before.
Coming across another character, a new character that we didn't see in season one, played by the actor Steve Zahn. We're talking about the character of Solo, and I thought Steve Zahn was great in this role. He sold it so well, had the long hair, the look of somebody who's been down in this silo all by himself all these years, just kind of going crazy, but protecting a really important secret at the same time. So you can kind of understand why he's so nutty, and with what happened with his parents when he was younger that you find out this season. So him and Rebecca Ferguson have a lot of scenes together, and I really liked the dynamic between Juliet and Solo. I thought that was a big focal point in season two, and it really worked thanks to great casting. Rebecca Ferguson is great as Juliet Nichols, coming across this seemingly delusional guy that holds the key to finding out, more about the silo.
Yeah, and I want to say the first episode was incredible. I was thinking back to how this is all set up. The first episode is almost silent. There's barely any dialogue. And Rebecca Ferguson playing Juliet, just incredible. She really sells, the emotions she's going through, what she's going through without saying much in this season. Her, kind of showing up in this other silo, surviving, and meeting up with Silla's character, played by Steve Zahn. A lot of the season had to do with them in this other silo and what that's all about. And this, Steve Zahn, incredible actor. I've loved him for many years, comedy, drama, whatever he does. He's always fantastic. But he really sells kind of the nutty nut job guy that's, has been underground way too long, but you figure out what that's all about, what he holds, essentially, which sets up some younger characters this season too that show up towards the end. But them trying to get into this place and take what they can from it.
Rebecca Ferguson not only sells the emotional aspect, but also the physical aspect too.
Yeah.
Just seeing her struggling, in all sorts of elements. She's in the water, then she's climbing, she's getting hit. It's a very physical role for her as well. And she does a great job selling that. She's just a tough woman and a tough character in general. And they got the casting 100% right in this show. In season two, we're dealing a lot more about the rebellion, about people wondering what happened to Juliet after she went outside. They don't know if she's alive or dead. As the season goes on, more people are probably thinking, oh, she probably didn't make it. But then some big revelations happen in the last couple episodes. And, while this series and show can be a little slow at times, there's a lot of, dialogue and world building. By the end of each episode, it pushes the story forward perfectly to the next episode. It keeps you wanting more. It's a great show to binge. And it's, a dystopian show, like you mentioned, with a lot of secrets. It reminds me a lot of, it could be compared to something like Lost with all the little Easter eggs along the way. And with something major that happens in that final episode, with the flashback and seeing how everything kind of started and seeing some characters that we're going to probably be seeing some more of in the upcoming season, and a little Easter egg there from a relic from the past. And it was really cool to see that, actually see what happened before everybody was under the silo, see what life was like. It looked like obviously modern times, involves a couple people and involves a little Pez dispenser that we saw from season one, episode one, I believe.
Yeah, and this is just incredible writing across the board. I just love the characters, the world they're building here. Futuristic, dystopian, sci-fi thriller. Some really top-notch performances. Rebecca Ferguson, everything she's in. Tim Robbins is incredible too. He's kind of the mayor kind of character in this, or Common
Hmm.
was kind of the same old Common, but decent. But just everything they're going through and the rebellion, the people living in the silo turning against the authority, like questioning is it's all bullshit, right? If you can go outside the silo and you would survive. So they're, a lot of them are rebelling against that, causing an uproar at the end of the season. The stakes were really high, I thought, and really got really awesome. Picked up a lot towards the last few episodes of the season, and it really kind of shows you at the end what it's all about and where it could lead, I guess. And really impressed with this. Season one was incredible. Season two may have been just a tad better, I thought. I love the addition of Steve Zahn in this, all the characters I already talked about, and just the world they built here based off the novels. And I want more of this. So we both highly recommend season two and season one of Silo, currently streaming on Apple TV Plus. Give it a watch. So I'm gonna give season two, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 Rebecca Ferguson hairpieces.
This is a terrific science fiction show. It has a little bit of everything in it. I love the supporting cast. All the supporting actors here are great. There's a lot of great dynamics between the characters too, with Tim Robbins' character Bernard, like you mentioned, the mayor, and he's also the head of IT. You never quite can trust him, and they show aspects to his character where you can kind of understand where he's coming from too, even though he's kind of the villain throughout the series. You can kind of understand some of his intentions as season two goes on here. And then just the secrets that they bring along the way here in season two, and they end up answering some by the end of the season here. And that final episode, the final scene, not to spoil anything, was pretty awesome and shows what's to come and what to expect. And that's exciting too, because these first couple seasons have been pretty much all the way down in the silo, haven't really seen much of the outside world. And it looks like we're probably going to be getting a little more of the backstory of the silos in the upcoming season. So it's a nice little tease at the end. But yeah, I think I enjoyed this season a little bit more than the first season. Everybody was great. Loved the addition of Steve Zahn, like we mentioned. He was my MVP along with Rebecca Ferguson this season. Love those two. Loved all their scenes together. Really played perfectly by Steve Zahn. So kudos to him. Kudos to everybody. This is a really well done show. We can't tell you guys how much we like it enough here, and we all recommend it to you guys to watch. Go ahead and binge season one and season two of the show. It's a great binge. And I'm going to give season two of Silo a 4 out of 5 Steve Zahn hair pieces.
So I want to hear from all you dystopian enthusiasts out there. What did you like about season two of Silo? Did you like season one? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, check out these wild rascals on Facebook, X, and Instagram, and our website, Cinephellas.com, for the latest, greatest TV, movie news, and reviews.
So it's confirmed we are getting season three and I believe season four of Silo, and that'll end the series. So some good episodes to come. The secrets will be revealed. Can't wait after watching that second season. That was a really great binge. So we want to hear from you guys. Let us know in the comments what you guys think of this show, think of our review. We love hearing from y'all. Thank you for watching our review of Apple TV Plus's Silo. And until the next Cinephellas TV review, I am Uncle Henry Robbins.
And I'm Uncle Hugh Howie, signing out till the next dystopian novel. Cheers!